Greetings everyone, Blasco here, and welcome back to an episode of Ghost Recon Wildlands. Recently we have defeated El Sueño once, but we got bad ending because we didn't finish off the entire cartel. And now we'll try to get the rest of them.
I got it. I'll fly.
We have one more district to deal with, or province, whatever. And we already unlocked the mission to capture El Gallo, the head of production. This can... wait.
Fucking hell!
Okay, so there are save sites. That's really not fun. That's not gonna be fun dealing with this shit. Is that a sea or a desert? The fuck is this? Yeah, that's probably like a broadcast station mission.
Cartel network station. Hit the door and knock out the control terminal.
My god damn it, there is a lot of freaking... That's a lot of desert.
Bowman, this is Nomad. We're in Kawani province. What have you got for us?
Kawani's a major hub for the cartel's smuggling operations. I'm talking about a sophisticated network of planes, trains, and cargo trucks carrying upwards of 30 tons of powder across the border. The network is the brainchild of an American national by the name of Boston Reed. Reed's a bush pilot who's been flying for Nydia Flores at Albuquerque for years, and eventually worked his way into management.
How do we get Reed?
That's the tricky part. Reed's cagey as fuck. He's stays in hiding most of the time, preferring to work through middlemen. Psych profile says he's clinically paranoid, but I think there's more to it than that.
Like what?
Money transfers that don't add up, message traffic to unknowns across the border, flights that don't correspond to cartel shipping routines. He's moving more than powder, and he doesn't want Sueño to know about it. We've been getting reports of cartel activity around the train cemetery for some time now. See what you can find out.
That's a tour group. I'll eat my fucking boot.
You think this is connected to Reed?
Only one way to find out.
What about the friendlies?
We'll cut them loose if we can, but it's not our priority. Clear?
Clear.
Nomad, I just uploaded Boston Reed's CIA profile video. Should help you track him down here in Kawani. The Mama and Papa Reed raised little Boyer on apple pie and the Red Sox. Since graduating from high school, Boyer Boston Reed has done everything he could to shed that clean-cut image of his youth. Looking for adventure, Reed left his hometown of Lexington, Massachusetts, and became a bush pilot in South America. Medical records also tell a saga of gonorrhea, hep C, and herpes. As a pilot, he stayed clean for a number of years, but one fateful day, he met El Boquita. Within days, Reed was flying Santa Blanca's coke to Georgia, Florida, and the Carolinas. With the drug smuggling came the money, and Reed loves to spend it. He's chummy with Boquita, who gave him that nickname Boston because of his accent. Make no mistake, Reed may play hard, but he works harder. Now based out of Kawani, he coordinates all of Santa Blanca's smuggling by air. He uses temporary airstrips, and his own people don't know where they are until the last possible moment. When he's working, Boston Reed is impossible to locate. And you're gonna find him.
Okay, I mean, we're gonna go into that location either way.
Approaching train cemetery.
That where old trains go to die. When the local mines went bust, the companies left all their trains behind.
Keep your heads down. We don't want to say a big hello until we find something. Hold on. Signs of cartel activity up ahead.
Looks like Bowman was right. What's the play, boss?
Let's find the asshole in charge and see what he can tell us. I see a second target. Deploying drone. I got a third target. I got another. That's 5. Got eyes on a Santa Blanca, Lieutenant. Looks like he may be the man we're looking for.
Got him.
Remember, we need him alive. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Transmitting intel on enemy positions.
We've got intel on cartel activity at the train cemetery. Check the place out and see what you can find.
Moving to position. I need to get to a better position. Eyes on the target. Roger that. Target marked. Moving to a better position. Good to go. Got him. He's down.
Oh man.
Got it. Moving. Let me find a good position. Copy. Target acquired. Kill confirmed.
Yeah, I'm playing this maybe too safe, that I don't need to play it as safe as I am, but...
Roger that. Let me get into position. Got the target. Roger. Target acquired. Tango is fucking down. Moving to position. Need to get to a better position. Copy that. Moving. Target marked. Ready. Call the shot. Enemy down. Taking a shot. Relax. Get down before they see. Got some rebels training shots with the cartel. We want to back them up. Looks
Call
like
Pacatari for some reinforcements.
Copy. A fire team has been sent to your 20.
Cool. Wait.
going on.
Take it easy, okay? Cálmate, pues. Let's talk about this. Maybe we can make a deal, you and me.
You want a deal? How's this? Give me Reed and maybe I don't blow your brains out.
Aguanta. Look, I don't know where he is, okay? Reed does everything to his middleman.
What about these people? Where are they from?
There's 5 or 6 villages Reed likes to hit. Places where people disappear and no one asks any questions. Así de simple.
And the cartel? They got a cut too?
No. We keep this to ourselves. Sueño would send every one of us to El Pozolero if he found out.
I want a list of these villages you've been targeting. Now.
Tranquis, okay? Whatever you say. But you didn't get it from me, all right? ¿Está claro?
Bowman, you were right about Reed. Fucker's running a human trafficking operation right under Sueño's nose.
Outstanding. This could be the lever we need to force Reed into the open. Keep pulling on that thread, Nomad. Let's see where it leads.
What about the cocaine smuggling network?
No reason why you can't investigate that too. Reed's at the center of both. With luck, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Copy that. Nomad out. Hey, I found a Santa Blanca medal. This'll make a nice souvenir.
Okay, considering the amount of SEM sites, I've probably gonna go with a vehicle.
That
Let's go.
aura doesn't feel true. If you act like it is, enough people will believe it, that it will become the truth.
Esto es Radio Santa Blanca. Radio Santa Blanca con DJ Perico.
Oh, yeah.
Hola, amigo. You hear anything about the cartel around here? Where they are, or things like that? Gracias.
Man, y'all never let me drive anymore. Just 'cause that one time?
Actually, let's use the trusted binoculars. Yep, there is something there. Now the question is it up or down? Kinda midway through.
Esto es ese vato.
Radio Santa Blanca con DJ Perico.
¡Dale, vato loco!
Chopper, down, down.
How it happens that it's freaking flying at us or near us
Alright,
or
we're
something
good.
like that. Fucking bullshit.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
India Hotel 39er, you're off the glide path. Abort your landing and come around for another pass.
Negative. I'm coming in now.
You're too low. You'll never reach the runway.
I can't keep this bitch in the air. She's too heavy. I don't got enough fuel to try again.
I repeat, abort immediately.
Shut the fuck up. I know what I'm doing.
This is your last warning.
Yeah? Well, what the fuck are you gonna do? Take away my smuggler's license? Now, shut the fuck up and let me concentrate.
Yeah, that most indeed was a hard landing. Seriously, I can't. Yeah, but there is a Kingslayer file there, so kinda have to go for it. Let's go for that intel, might be something useful.
Sniper out there.
Eyes on a gun turret.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. The drone is up.
Eyes on a Jenny. Want to shut off their lights?
I called for rebels to draw their attention.
Copy that, Yankee. We got a fire team moving there now.
I got one narco. At the entrance to the camp.
Got one.
They got the juice.
Copy. Fire for effect.
Shit, they spotted us.
Yo, rally up.
Copy.
Got anything?
Could be. It's a work schedule for one of the air traffic controllers at the Kawani airport. Just so happens that this guy's always on duty when the cartel's got a flight planned.
What a coincidence.
Let's track this guy down and see what he knows about Reed. Hang on, I'll drive. The rebels to do a recon of the area.
Looks like we've riled them up.
Ready? Open fire.
I copy.
There's a weapons case over here.
We're made.
Awesome. I can put this to use.
Okay, that was nice amount of comm tools.
Better not roll this thing.
Yeah, auto driving in this game fucking sucks.
No visa? No problem. For the right price, Santa Blanca Air will fly you to exciting...
Hang back before the spot.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. I called the rebels for a diversion. Put a call to the rebels for some reinforcements.
We rattled somebody's cage.
Rally on me. Fire.
Copy that. Copy. I'm opening fire. Got nothing to shoot at.
You may find yourself in a foreign country employed in the distinguished field of life, or in the stylish job of a prostitute. You enter, get full control of the drunk and strangers at the bar. Walk alone at night in dangerous neighborhoods. If you're lucky, we will find you.
Hey, kid. I got a lead on that air smuggling operation Boyer Boston Reed is running. Me and La Plaga met up with him at one of those cartel cat houses in Kawani. God, that boy had 3 chicas in there with him. You believe that? I mean, what do you do with 3 chicas? I can figure out what you do with 2, but what do you do with the 3rd one? You think they take breaks? Like, one sits in the dugout while the other 2 play? Anyway, Boston was drunk as a skunk, and it was pretty easy to get him talking. Just like you figured, he's setting up temporary airstrips out in the salt flats. He kind of joked around about these guys he has working for him, guys that know the locations of all these airstrips and the times that they get set up. Boston kept talking about some dudes named the Guerrero brothers. Wouldn't really go into them, though. I'll drop you a line when I find out more.
¿Qué onda, carnal? It's DJ Perico.
Don't tell that guy nothing.
What? Señor Boquita, do you have Boston Reed there with you? Hey, sí, como no. We're just knocking back a couple.
No way, man. I ain't here.
Come on, it's DJ Perico. Maybe you could tell us how the 2 of you plebes met. Sure.
Allegedly, man. Allegedly.
Pues, te cuento. Allegedly, a few years ago, I was looking around for...
Chopper inbound.
Okay, thankfully there are no...
opening fire on these fuckers.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Unidad bird approaching. State, okay, we're still good.
Copter, get down.
Roger, let me get in position.
Moving to a good sight line. Moving to a better position.
Copy. Target marked.
Ready to fire. That guy's history. That was fucking close. Shit, they found a body.
I'll
Their
help the
LT's making
rebels
a
to
run
draw
for
their
it.
attention. Ready? Fire, fire, fire!
Roger. Tango is fucking down. Opening fire.
Silencio, marche.
Pinche cabrón.
Talk, now.
I ain't no snitch. But I'll tell you this one thing.
No reason why those supplies ought to go to the cartel. We could steal that cargo plane and hand the gear over to the rebels instead.
Works for me. Let's go.
They got alarms picked up. That's it, we're
Reinforcements
clear.
won't be flying in.
Bowman, we've got intel on a truck depot in Kawani that coordinates all the shipments moving through the province.
Bravo, Zulu. That's just what we need.
What's the play? You want us to shut it down?
No, we take out the depot, they'll just relocate somewhere else, and we won't be any closer to figuring out the rest of the pipeline. The keys to the whole Kawani smuggling network are in that depot. Routes, destinations, cargo manifests, the works. We need to sneak into the depot and copy their files. Then we'll have everything we need.
We.
I'm with you in spirit. That counts, right?
Without being detected. Lovely. I fucking hate those kinds of missions. Okay. Let's take it one step at a time. That's fucking... yeah, Black Hawk notes.
I asked Pakatari to send us a vehicle.
Here's your combat vehicle, amigo.
I wanted to go, I should have went with armored body, but I just like... brain derp and misclick. Honestly, it might be faster just going on foot. Well. Only the final legend, I think. That looks to me like a freaking unit base. Yep, combat outpost. This is Unidad vehicle, so might be cheap.
Good to go.
I got eyes on a weapons case. I've been wanting one of these. I called the rebels for a diversion. I called Pakatari for some reinforcements.
What's with the alarm? Good to go. I'm shooting these fuckers.
We're clear.
Sorry, I got
Coopere todo saldrá
clear
bien.
life.
Talk now.
I ain't no snitch. But I'll tell you this one thing.
I have the lowdown on the Sicario leader's haunts. Let's make him part of our SB Hearts and Minds project.
All right, I'm in.
Okay, no things here, so let's keep going. Yeah, going at it the wrong way.
Santa Muerte. Bless these planes and their pilots as they carry their precious cargo over the mountains and into the hands of our buyers. Lay your Santissima hand upon them and grant them good weather in day or night. Let them take off easily and land with grace. Bless the engines and the fuel lines. Bless the flaps and the elevators. Bless the rivets, the wire, and the duct tape holding these old birds together. Amen.
Amen.
Freaking duct tape limo. Methinks we need to get freaking armored buggy.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
Because there's entirely way too many SAM sites in those like 5 difficulty provinces. I mean 5 scout difficulty provinces, so let's just freaking go. More reliable method.
We've got enemy activity nearby.
Buckle up, people.
Okay, we're cool. Like we
Ready?
riled them
Open
up.
fire.
Fuck, engage. Roger. Got him.
Got a call to the
They've seen us.
call for some rebels to back.
Alarms are all disabled. Reinforcements won't be flying in.
Oh my fuck. And they're like...
We got a sniper, get down!
Hey, Karen, you tried these Bolivian buñuelos yet? They're not round like buñuelos mexicanos. Here, they poke these little holes in the middle of the dough. I guess so they cook faster. I mean, I like them, but Paquita is fucking addicted to these things. There's this little bakery in Huertas that I swear to God, Paquita keeps this bakery in business on what he eats alone. You know, you'll think I'm crazy, but I really like this fat bastard. I mean, he really is a goddamn genius at smuggling. Anyway, give the border control agents a heads up. Paquita's getting a whole new fleet of stash cars from Huertas. He's like updating, upgrading. Unless they get a scanner, I don't know if there's any way that border control can find the coke without tearing apart every car that comes to the crossing. I'll see if I can ID any of the drivers for you, but chances are slim.
So we are at the mid at the border, and Tito has unloaded the product, and the motherfucking smuggler looks me in the eye and says the price has gone up.
How much?
Double! Can you believe the cojones on this asshole?
What did you say?
I told El Hijo de su pinche madre it had been 2 weeks since the last delivery, and what the fuck could have changed to double the price? And this cocksucker just grinned. He actually fucking grinned. And he called it inflation. Can you believe that shit? Inflation. Like we are selling fucking tamales or something.
So what did you do?
I paid a piece of shit. What else was I supposed to do? They had a product and we couldn't just stand there with our dicks out. The border patrol nearly caught us as it was.
You did the right thing, Enrique. When's the next shipment?
2 weeks.
Okay, here's what you do. Same deal as before. Only this time, you pay him half of what he agreed to. And then you shoot him in the face.
Say the word, boss.
You guys ready? Fire.
Roger that. They're on alert. Ready to fire.
Fire.
Engaging. Here we go. That tango's down.
There's a weapons case over here. Ah, I could use this. I asked Pacatari to send us a vehicle.
Buenas, amigo. Here's your copter.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so nothing here. But let's see what's... Maybe we won't be shut down by a freaking sunset. Okay, we'll get to that later. If this is +5, I'm gonna guess that's...
The lieutenant's trying to
They
escape.
know we're here.
I'm gonna guess that's gonna be like heavily protected. Although that's thankfully that's some like Santa Blanca thing.
Ready? Fire.
Engage. Roger.
I'm asking the rebels to draw their attention.
Ah, shit. We've been spotted. Shit, we've got Unidad troops inbound.
Side. Oh my god.
Look, the Hornets. Nest.
We should really flying like 10 meters up, less than 10 meters above the ground.
Yo, I got a weapons case here.
So am I good or am I good?
They're on alert.
Got another tango. Drone is airborne. I asked the rebels to recon the area. I got a third. Here's target number 5.
Roger that. Let me get into position. Copy that. Moving. Eyes on the target. Roger. Target acquired. Good to go. Enemy down. We're cool. We're cool. Looks good. Come on.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here. Nice.
Oh, have I missed any weapon cases? sure as hell did not. Well, let's keep on going. We still have some locations to discover.
Helicopter incoming.
I called for rebels
Good
to
to go.
draw their attention, but a call to the rebels for some reinforcements.
They're trying to poke the hornet's nest. We need what the lieutenant's on the run. Engage. Chopper, down. Escort car has been destroyed. Helo's down.
See that convoy? There's a truck full of medicine rolling with it. Let's go grab those meds for our rebel pals. Let's call the rebels and let them know where they can find these meds. This will get a lot of them back in action.
I don't really need medicine, too bad that wasn't a different convoy, but at the very least we tagged the 10 convoys.
I'm good. Crank it. We're good. We're right of the cage.
Get ready.
I'm opening
Fire.
fire.